Welcome you guys, this is Michi here and welcome to a special practice session here today in Formula SimRacing around the Singapore circuit. So I wish you a good welcome. So yeah, we're gonna head straight into the car. We're gonna pick the soft compound tire and we're gonna drive some laps around here just today because upcoming Sunday we are asked to perform a race 61 laps long on that circuit, and yeah, practice session has just started. We got 90 minutes time to work a little further on the set. Obviously got a base setup ready, and track has been released just today. So we're taking around the car for the first time on the new track. Try and work in a little bit on the setup. So yeah, actually after yesterday's disastrous race, I want to do a better job today. Well, not just today, but also in the upcoming race here at FSR. Track has been fixed. At least that's what we believe. There were some glitches and issues with it. New DRS zone added, which is here. Good to see. It's working. So also, of course, this is not only a test for me, but also a test for Formula SimRacing to check whether there are further bugs or not. Hey there, Alex. Also, hey there, Martin. Well, maybe you can. Feel free to watch. I'm sure you can learn some driving lines from it. So obviously we want to know how long the tires do last, so we don't start killing them straight away. Also trying to find a balance in the car. Therefore we just head out for testing. Oh, yeah, it went too deep on the apex, wide on the exit. Invalid lap time there, to be honest. Anyway, Martin, good luck for your first ever race here at FSR. Which series you will run in? Hey there, Mario Fabri, and also a big thank you to Martin Antal for subscribing to the channel here. Now, of course, you are on the right address to learn something about FSR. Appreciate it, man.
Was a 1:43.17.
Hey there, Lil Chill, how you doing? Some FSR practices up, how about you? Mattia, hey there, man. By the way, Mattia, are you actually... You are Italian, I guess, right? Are you actually living in Germany, or you have studied German as a language? Because if I'm not trolling, or if my brain is not trolling me, I saw you saying some German sentence last time on the stream. So I wondered actually whether you're Italian, or whether you are German, or whether you just learned German, or whether you use Google Translate to just troll me. Ah!
The lap was a 1.
I think that was a cut.
0.67.
Ah, you're an Italian guy living in Austria. Where exactly you live? So German is nothing unfamiliar to you, right? Martin, this is racing stint. I mean, right now I'm in the beginning of building the setup, so just warming myself up, starting with a full stint, trying to already find some data, as in how to lose 3 or 4 tenths amongst sector 2. Also understanding the tyres, how do they work, how do they wear.
The lap was a 1:42.91.
Well, Martin, you can indeed get that. Just needs a little bit of practice, I guess. I'm not sure what times you are doing right now, but I think academy race times are about... They should be 42s, 41s maybe, in the top. Ah, don't touch that wall. Hey there, Sven, how are you?
The lap was a 1:43.19.
Paolo Hamann, thank you so much, man. Thank you for joining us here on the YouTube page. thank you for subscribing to the channel. F. Okay, don't do that. Car is dead in the race. So a big thank you, buddy, for subscribing there, man. Appreciate it. Well, and then Alex, if we're speaking about Division 3 and how they divided the divisions and stuff, me and my team, we got 4th and 2nd in Div 2, and we stayed there. So I've no clue. I've seen people in D1 I've never heard of, so wonder how they did it.
That was a 1:44.65.
Well, let's have a look whether we can maybe get an improvement down again. Notching the wall, being a good 10th down. Well, Alex Racing, I don't doubt that, and at the same time remember the message of Mr. Ellison saying, don't come towards me and tell me how you think you deserve being in another spot, and that his decision is final, so whatever. So we're losing a little weight and improve the lap.
The lap was a 1:42.28.
Oh, that's quite some ambition. That would actually mean you're better than my team. Well, you know, the good thing about opinions is they can be different, and in our case, sadly, his opinions are different, whether for a good or bad reason. Altamont, I would not put too much prey into that thought. They're pretty much gonna be there all season, you'll see. You have them in D2, you have them in D1, it's kinda regardless which division you're sitting in. Oh, F. Och nee, hey.
The lap was a 1:57.23.
Yeah, Alex Racing, I do hear ya. I do hear ya. It's the best you can do, Sven. Trust me. And it's the only right thing to do as well. Anything else, just remember that Jimmy Allison is also looking at your reputation over the seasons you do. Yeah, same to you, Alex. Oh man. So is this going to happen now further often? Is the tire already that dead? If so, we need a... oh dear. We need way more stability in the back.
52.72.
Yeah, tires are absolutely done. Means we're heading back to garage. Go for some adjustments. Yeah, the rear end wants to come and snap on me again. So, box. Hals, Maul. Yeah, toys are completely gone. In the rear at least. No stability in the back whatsoever. So, gets me to the point of the first setup adjustments. Bear with me. Yeah, Alex, that racetrack sort of does that. But we'll find out whether we can have them stop doing so. So let's see, we did it 10 laps last time round. Let's see whether we can improve that value to have like 12 or 13 laps in a row. Most interesting thing will be now whether the car starts to understeer bad or whether it's going to be alright. Because obviously with fixing the rear, you're taking away turning momentum from the front to a certain extent. Hey Danielle, maybe, if not, then maybe tomorrow. Right now I actually need to test FSR because I got a race to do there on Sunday. Time-wise, we're not looking too bad. Well, I need to still come down and work with the balance a little further. Have fun testing the car, Alex. Hey there, Dragon Model. Thank you for joining us. How you doing, buddy?
Was a 1:42.
Oh dear, Altamont, oh dear. Better get the cooling up. Whoop whoop, Dragon, whoop whoop. Looking forward to seeing you back on track again. Well, Altamont, you may want to open your case and get all the dust out maybe, so it stops from overheating, if that actually is the issue. $360. Did you say 360? I'm not sure whether we talk about a faulty sensor here.
That was a 1:42.26.
Because a core that has 360 is basically molten to trash. So we actually got faster a bit. We've still got that ridiculous tire wear. I wonder whether you can actually do more than 10 laps with that set of tires. So the racetrack 61 laps in my rig will be a challenge for man and machine. Can't really say I'm looking forward to it, would be sort of lie. On a good side note, I do not have handball on the Sunday coming up.
Was a 1:42.26.
So I should have all my forces and abilities with me, which surely will help for the evening. Yeah, thank you Dragon Model, thank you so much. Cut lap. Don't put it into oversteer. You know what, now at the same time I think I got not enough turning momentum on the car anymore. Way too much understeer. Lol. Nah, sure not Dragon. Will be not worth the pain, because if I come back to the G29 I will not feel in control of the car. I will feel like on a death party or on a zombie wheel.
The lap was a 1:42.05.
How can I tell when I have too much understeer? Actually, when I start to overturn on the wheel. So when I, you know, turn deep into the corners to somehow get on the throttle, and at the same time feeling okay, the car goes wide. It's like in here in those S curves, it's like you're turning on the wheel and you sort of have to wait until the car makes the turn. And especially down outside here, final turn, it's extreme.
1.96.
On good force feedback settings in the car, like this was understeer, but on good force feedback settings you will feel it by a little vibration in the wheel. That was basically just on throttle oversteer because of pushing the car too wide, but I have this, there is a little hesitation going on in the front axis, and that hesitation transforms to applying throttle like this. Alex describes it very well, but then at the same time, obviously, how do you feel how quick the front end should rotate? And that is something you start getting a feel from when driving the car further often. Fatbat, hey buddy. That was a good exit. Sometimes also going too quick into corners can cause understeer, but in that way I think it's a suspension issue I'm dealing with right now. As a matter of fact, I also do see some higher tire degradation on the fronts, which is a clear indication of this was exactly understeer, which is a clear indication that the car carries too much understeer around the track, as they're using way too much fronts, and at the same time the wear at the rear didn't reduce, which means that the setup change at it was a pure decreasement for speed, and may have been an increasement for balance towards later into the stint, as in the car will be more stable, as in the rear tires relatively wear less than the fronts, which has been more equal in the first run. But surely nothing you want to have. It's more like you want to keep the front wear the same and decrease the rear wear. What we did is we kept the rear wear at the rear the same and increased the front end wear. So I need to find a way counter steering that now.
That was a 1:41.95.
Turn 3, I got so much understeer, it's a joke. I mean, we got a lot of possibilities to fix this now. So we can work on the diff, open it a lot more when being off throttle, when being on throttle, which may cause the rear tire wear to go up the roof though. And we can try softening the front again, ARB wise and suspension wise. We can try raising the rear, as in shifting more weight to the front. There's a lot of things we can do now. And whatever you choose will have another disadvantage or another potentially bad effect coming elsewhere. As in e.g. raising the rear will cause the rear diffuser to lose efficiency, which causes the rear end grip to drop. Could affect our traction. So that is what you're starting dealing with when building sets.
2.08.
Okay. So rear tires now approaching the cliff. which means we're still the front. Now the front end is gripping well because the rear end tires starting to lose life. Which in the end is another issue. So right now I should focus on fighting the cause rather than fighting the effect of the set. Evening there, Ian, how you doing? That was turn and oversteer, which is a clear indication for the rear tyres to give up, so I don't think we will have to wait long until I spin. Almost hitting the barrier there. That was a cut.
The lap was a 1:41.99.
There we go. Rear end tyres about to cliff. So actually just 10 laps on the super soft tyre, on the hardest compound available. That will be a 5 or 6 stop strategy race here. Unless I'm doing something entirely wrong for tyres, which may always be an opportunity, of course. You know, and this is the point where you need to actually start thinking ahead. Is it smart to maybe drop off a tenth or two from pace, but increase the overall tyre life and the overall car stability? Because overtaking, I think, will be a big no-no around here. And Alex Racing is just pointing it out. So I need to find a way. Hey there, Jörg. I hope you have a good weekend as well. Thank you so much. So what I will try now is I will try to decrease my turning angle on the wheel, and I will try opening up the diff so that there is a more general rotation in the car.
42.71.
Yes. Yeah, we're 11 laps done. So DRS has given us a good 10.5, maybe 2/10 speed advantage. So you need to be within 4/10 coming out of that turn to actually think about a move into turn 7 here. No, Dragon model actually. Oh fuck. This is quite a thing. Tires are indeed the most important thing here in rFactor 2 for FSR. You're hardly limited by fuel. The only thing you're really limited with is tires. So at least we increased the duration of the stint by 2 laps. Oh, box, 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 box. Come around the corner. Dragon, it's all fine. No need to say sorry for anything. Wow, temperature issues. Okay, so let us have a look. 42, yeah, there was a lot of elevation in there. 42.4, 42.2, 42.2, 42.0, 41.9, 42.1, 41.9, 42.0, 41.9. Actually, apart from lap 27, I think that is a pretty decent stint, to be honest. So, thinking about what I just said. Yeah, Dragon model, we always start somewhere, don't we? And I'm sure you will get there. Okay, so 48 minutes left for me. So we're opening up the diff further. We will soften the front a click. We will turn down steering rack, but 2 clicks. I'm going to also taking away front camber and rear camber, because low rear camber will give us better traction, better grip in slow corners, which is what we do need here. Toe in at the rear, increasing it because we need more grip while still turning out of the turns. I think that's about it. Oh, the moment you come off rally and learn the shit about what we're doing right here, you don't want to go back into it again. Okay, so big question is, can we improve the life of the tires? We are very much rear limited because of course this is a traction track. So let's have a look. We're going to push straight away. And of course you now may see me a little further busy on the wheel. Yeah, so Dragon model, make sure you're gonna join my Discord server there, and then you can get some tips and hints from the community and from me, so you have access to all the wisdom. Just not sure whether I need to turn the wheel too much for all those slow turns. What I definitely do need is the right approaching speeds, as in going too quick into a corner now will definitely lead into understeer, as in having a slower turning angle on the steering wheel, so the wheels will turn less with my same input. And that needs to be, of course, somewhat counter-steered. So we'll have a look. 12 laps we did last time. Can we make it 13? and especially can we keep up with the times. There you go, Dragon model. Right step. Also now balancing the car with the brake is a thing. Very important in general, but now obviously can do a real difference here. Expectedly I'm a bit slower, but I should have more tyre, well, a better tyre wear. So right now I'm thinking out loud quite a lot, which of course is unusual for me while preparing for a league race where opponents might watch. But since I know they got the same thoughts running than me, it will be no surprise. First lap is 42.2. So actually lap time wise we're looking good. Having a look at the tyre wear any minute. I would call it slightly improved, front and rear, same amount. Which can be a step forward, don't get me wrong. Dragon model, just out of curiosity, what is your age? Without getting too personal. I surely dropped a little pace here with the set. Ultiman, thank you so much, buddy, for becoming a member here. Great support there on YouTube, thank you so much, buddy. So actually becoming a member is a thing here. If you become a member, and I know Sven is already on our Patreon group, but if you become a member, write me a mail, simracing@michi-hoya.com, name me your YouTube channel so I can check up, and join the Discord server, and then I will assign you the Patreon perk, the lowest Patreon perk, which equals the value of the member as a reward. Beyond that, here on YouTube you gain access to the special Michi Hoya emojis. I'm pretty sure since Ultimon designed them, he's fancy trying them out. I think there is a OMG, there is a fuck, there is a dead. Alright, still in the 20s, copy that, Dragon. So looking at the tyre wear again, yes, improved. But lap times. You know what the problem is? If I now have too much understeer in the car, or not enough turning ability in order to save the rears, I will still burn the fronts as I'm trying to overturn on the wheel.
That was a 1:42.53.
I need to come back to the focus a bit. There you go, Sven. Thank you so much for pointing that out. So once again, Sven, big thank you for becoming a member here on YouTube. That's very much appreciated though. Not sure if I'm happy with the latest setup changes. Not really, Dragon. What is better, what has improved is the tyre wear indeed, but lap times now. Now lap times are an issue. I need to find a sweet spot in between. Can be a little small thing to change, you know. We will keep on it. Interestingly, the most time I'm losing is around here, because I don't take them corners as tight as I did before, which is mostly to do with the steering rack, but I'm losing that 10th here. Oh, Sven, maybe your system was just a hiccup. Could still be a faulty sensor elsewhere that caused it to shut down. We threw away personal best here.
The lap was a 1:42.02.
Actually, 60 laps gonna quite hurt in that rig. Sven, I will do some long run. So if you're away from the machine, just let it run in rFactor 2. And let the AI drive the car for 2 hours against other AIs and see what happens. So we're half a tenth away from our PB. No, threw it away again.
The lap was a 1:41.98.
Yeah, I'm starting to overuse on tyres again, probably because of trying matching my laps. We'll see though.
The lap was a 1:42.
Ah, don't get me started, Sven. Well, I guess so. Ah, come on. Too much tire usage in general. Trying to take it easy. Maybe that's the thing too. But yeah, taking it easy round here. 2/10 gone straight away. I think acceleration zones is what kills the tire most. Speaking about rear tires. There is some small hesitation in the front end when coming out of the turns. That is literally everything I need to fix.
The lap was a 1:41.99.
Yeah, you saw that hesitation that made me clip the wall now? F. Big F. So I need to work on that. I think we're finishing up our 10th lap. So 2 to go to actually improve tyre life. F. Big F. Yeah, massive F. Okay. So whatever I did on that setup, I need to revert. Which is always good. That you have saved copies of your set lying around. Let me quickly jump to toilet. And then come back for more runs. as we got 28 minutes to go. It's not only the session time is over, then I also have to leave then. So I indeed have some ideas on how to fix it. Bear with me. I'm grabbing myself a quick coffee. Before working on the set again. Well, the car feels just been all over the place. Okay. 42.4, 42. Oh no, that's the other one. 42. Yeah, that 2, 3. It's about a tenth or two slower, which I could deal with, on less F, you know. Bear with me, engineering. Marina Gay. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with things. F. Right, so working further on the set then, and working with it that way, still decreasing the rear end a bit. What was my best lap time? You will see soon. Bear with me. Really bear with me. I keep this. I keep this. This should help traction. Bear with me. There you go. That is the fastest lap time. I quickly grab a coffee. And then we do have 25 minutes to go. And I'm not sure. I'm having thoughts about the set going on in my head right now. So beyond that, a little advertising for what's going on the weekend. So depending on whether I will get the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car, we obviously may try to put out a stream with that. see how it feels, see how it goes. Compare it to the one we got on iRacing. So I'm just not sure whether that's going to be done tomorrow midday or whether it's going to be done later tonight. Beyond that, obviously Sunday evening FSR is on. So what we're currently practicing for will be hopefully put into points this time. I think I should do a lot of practice for quali runs. Well, and then I do know about my weakness in quali, and I actually already say nope, that's not gonna be an interesting, well, that's not gonna be a good result. Why should I not try it on a Nordschleife for this then? Anyway, what we're trying right now, furthermore, is running that car around Singapore. You're welcome there, Dragon. Hit me up later on Discord if you wish to. Alright. 33 laps on the counter. We need to make this 46 by the end of the session. And I'm afraid we're running out of time for that, but we'll see. Oh, Mark O. So what exactly is annoying you about the picture quality? About the pixeling of the game, I can't do anything about it because that's the game. About the 60 FPS thing, I'm trying to find a better setting on OBS. I'm still dealing with that. Right, let's start into the stint. Oh my goodness me, the understeer.
That was a 142.31.
If we only had that understeer because of cold tyres, I'm considerably happy. Because tyre wear looks increased. But we obviously need to put down lap times.
That lap was a 1:42.02.
See you there, Sven. Have a nice weekend. No, I just can't put the lap together. Or not the lap, but just can't put down the lap times on it. Or I won't. Either way. No idea. I'm just testing on a evolving real road. As in to somehow get an idea how tyres behave over the course of a race.
That was a 1:42.02.
Alright, I'm gonna come back on that, Sven. Thank you, buddy. Clipping the wall. F. Yeah, that lap is for trash. Even that DRS zone is for trash.
That lap was a 1:42.75.
Ah, I'm throwing away that 10th too. My goodness me. Well, an improvement.
41.90.
Hey Rotten, why you say so? You mean for the realism aspect, or? Because basically that is the view I feel most comfortable with. Well, I can move the seat in the car, but imagine I'm a tall guy, so I'm sitting quite high with a helmet, and then I still have no halo. Fuck, I still have missed that apex.
The lap was a 141.99.
How can you lose a 10th in that first corner yet alone? Oh dear. Clipping the wall here and there, losing momentum around the chicanes.
That was a 142.17.
Eight and a half minutes to go. And I actually have to leave as well. Yeah, 1.5 hours straight testing in Singapore.
The lap was a
Didn't feel like that.
1:42.14.
And still lots of work to do on the set. I'm not feeling really happy with the balance. I can't really actually say what is wrong. I'm not happy with the tyre wear yet. Sometimes the behaviour over the curves is a bit erratic, and I can't really judge it. Then it feels like being understeer in the car a lot. Tyre wear seemingly being an issue. So we're about to finish the 10th lap again.
That was a 1:41.95.
And I feel that I start losing the rear again. Looking at the tyre wear, that makes sense. The balance now will shift towards the front. That's why my lap times also improve right now, because the front is gripping a bit more compared to the beginning of the stint, with the rear about to die. So what we achieved with the last setup change is indeed that the front tyres wear less. They wear a lot less. And the rear tyres just wear a little less. Which gets us the phenomena that I think the stint length will improve. We're on our 11th lap right now, 2 more to go to have an improvement. And lap time wise, as you can see, we're still on it. Actually, we will come around for time improvement here.
That was a
41.8.
1:41.83.
Well, looking at my tyres, that was costly, especially for the rear. And this is exactly what I mean. The rear is now going away, starting to slide, increasing the rear tyre wear. Lap number 12. This is a do or die. Last time we had to box in this lap. SimRacing, thank you so much for following up there on Twitch. Thanks for the support. Tire somehow holding up. Yeah, the rear will snap on us now in those S curves, we'll see. We will lose out half a second to the line, a tenth now. Okay, it's gonna be 2/10 then, but still enough time lost. Lap number 13 coming up.
1.94.
Alright, push lap. Let's see what the tyres can do. It will be the final lap regardless. The rear's all over the place, I can tell you that. Yeah, so we improved at least the lap times here. No, not the lap times, the lap numbers. With a lovely spin into pit road. Oh, what a parking. Alright, actually keep it here real quick for a split look. Quick look. Ding da ding da ding da ding. So 42.3, 42 0, 42.0, 42.7, that was a mistake lap, 41.8, 41.9, 42.1, 42.1, 41.9, 41.8, 41.9. Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. But there is still effing much time and much to do. So, there is a lot of time still we need to work out in the setup. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for being here. And quickly saving the set. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys, and thank you so much for your support, for your thoughts, for your subscribing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are just 2 or 3 subscribers away from hitting the 2,700, which I'd appreciate so much to reach that. Yeah, 2,698. For some reason that counter just counts in full of 10, so that's why it says 2,690. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for coming in, for improving the channel. Actually, I can't believe we did 1.5 hours of testing. I'm trying to get a Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car maybe, and then we may see each other later for more streaming, or we see us definitely on the weekend. Beyond that, Sunday FSR 20:30 CET, so 8:30 PM. We be live with Formula SimRacing round 11 around Singapore Bay. 61 laps. We did 46 today, so you guys can imagine how long the fucking race will take. A good hour and 50, hour and 48, something like that. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Simpid. I'm Michi, and I'll see you guys out on the track.